Hello and welcome. Today I'll be showing you some major scale exercises to improve not only your technique but also your knowledge of the fretboard. Some of these will be simple, some not so simple, so regardless of your level of playing, stick around. I think I have something to show you. I'll start by showing you the pattern I'll be using. This is a simple major scale box that can be moved all across the neck, but for today I'll be doing everything in G major. For those of you that don't know the pattern, it starts with your second finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, the G, and going up will be 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, and that brings us 2 octaves up to the G. Same thing going back down, 2, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2. Bringing us back to that low G. You'll notice I added in the high A and the low F sharp. I'll be using these in all the exercises from here on out as they are in the box, and to just utilize all the notes within that position that you can use. So one more time, that pattern is Alright, first thing I'll be showing you is how to break the pattern down into smaller linear groups of 2 and 3 notes. This will help you gain a better understanding of the fretboard and of the major scale as it breaks it down into easier to work with groups than just going the full 2 octaves at once. So we'll start out with 2 notes at a time. This will go G, A, B, B, C, C, D, and so on. That pattern goes as such. Now that's a good one to do because it gives you twice as long on each note as if you're just playing single notes up and down. It gives you more time to think about where you are and where you're going. Adding on to that, we can go into 3-note groups, which is the same concept. It just goes in triplets, such as G, A, B, C, B, C, D, and so on. That pattern is Now you can keep adding on to these patterns, go 4 notes, go 5 notes if you want a real challenge, play quintuplets. Or you can continue with the 2 and 3 note patterns and go up and down within each pattern. Such as the 2 notes will go G, A, G, A, G, A, B, B, A. Such as or the 3-note pattern would be this just breaks the major scale down into smaller groups that you can get more acquainted with, and then move them into the whole and become more acquainted with the entire scale. There's plenty of variations of these out there, so you can just keep adding on to what I've given you here and come up with your own. Another great exercise you can do with the major scale is playing it in intervals. Now, we touched upon that a little bit with the 2-note groups. It's actually playing it in seconds. So we can elaborate on that even further in playing thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths, and sevenths. We'll start out with thirds. This is a great exercise, as most of the thirds are played on adjacent strings. So with your picking hand, you'll be working on string skipping, and it also familiarizes you with the different interval shapes on the guitar neck. So for thirds, we'd start out going G, B, A, C, B, D, C, E, and so on up the scale. That sounds like this. That's thirds. Now we can play in fourths. This is another great exercise, as most of the fourths on the guitar neck are played on the same fret on adjacent strings, such as G to C, both played on the third fret of the sixth and fifth strings, respectively. So to play most of those, you're going to have to do a finger roll, rolling from one fret to another on different strings. You'll see most of the fourths go like that. So we go from G to C, A to D, B to E, and so on up the scale. That, of course, goes like this. And that is fourths. I'll leave it up to you to go on to fifths, sixths, and sevenths. All have something different to offer, and all are great exercises to do. Now, one final way I'd like to show you to play the scale is to play in arpeggios. This elaborates a little bit on playing in intervals, especially playing in thirds, only this time we'll be playing in full triads. To start out, we'll be using a G major, G, B, D, A minor, A, C, E, B minor, B, D, F sharp, C major, C, E, G, and so on to D major, E minor, F sharp diminished, and ending on G major, all the chords that are diatonic to G major. And ascending, they'll sound like this. Now this one's a little different from the rest because it's different descending than it is ascending, while the others have been symmetrical both ways. This time we'll start on a G major triad, only we'll go G, D, B, and then to an F sharp diminished, F sharp, C, A, E minor, E, B, G, and so on down. And that will sound like this. And that is playing in arpeggios. Those are all the different exercises I can show you for now. Play around with them yourself, try and get these down, come up with your own, and good luck.